Hello everyone out there, this is Lloyd with Gizmos Games, and today we're looking at Commander 2014 Sworn to Darkness. This is the black deck. As you can see, it revolves around Obnixilis of the Black Oath. Not too bad. It's +2, each opponent loses 1 life, you gain life equal to life lost this way. It's -2, put a 5/5 black demon creature token with flying onto the battlefield, you lose 2 life. -8, you get an emblem with pay 1 colorless, 1 black. Sacrifice a creature, you gain X life and draw X cards, where X is the sacrificed creature's power. Ooh, that could be very, very devastating. Sworn to Darkness, Obnixilis of the Black Oath is a ruthless tyrant who will stop at nothing to achieve his aims. This Planeswalker commander slaps his opponent's strength, summons powerful demons to the battlefield, and compels the dead to rise and fight again. Alright. So let's take a look inside the box. As with the other ones, our oversized commander card. And our fancy little box. There's our deck. Our M15 rules card. That's why they went to this little thing. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of it. I prefer the one from 14 a whole lot better. It was just a much better card. Alright. Sworn to Darkness. Here's our card list. And our new cards for this deck. Demon of the Wailing Agonies. Flesh Carver. Ghoul Caller Giza. Infernal Offering. Malicious Affliction. Necromantic Selection. And Obnixilis. Overseer of the Damned. Raving Dead, Spoils of Blood, and Wake the Dead. So, a nice little set we got going here. Let's take a look at these cards. I'm going to start with our Illumin tokens. Some basic swamps. Alright, let's get to the end of this. Obnixilis, Ghoul Caller Giza, Drana, Priest, Eternal Shade, Flesh Carver, Cryptghast, Disciple of Bolas, Abysmal Persecutor, Liliana's Reaver, Magus of Coffers, Raving Dead, Bloodgift Demon, Demon of Wailing Agonies. Ooh. It just sounds overly brutal. Grave Titan, Plaintiff of Blight, Reaper from the Abyss. So, Stathra Demon. There's a lot of creatures in this. Butchers of Malakar, Overseer of the Damned. Now I'm running out of room. Pestilence Demon. There we go. Set that over there. So, our new cards. So we have Demon of Wailing Agonies, flying. He's our lieutenant in this box. As long as you control your commander, Demon of Wailing Agonies gets +2/+2 and has whenever Demon of Wailing Agonies dies. Whenever whenever Demon of Wailing Agonies deals combat damage to a player, that player sacrifices a creature. Why did I say dies? Let's sacrifice. But so you're looking at basically a 6/6 for 5, 6, 7. Can't say I'm too big a fan of that card. It's way too heavy for what it does. Our next one is Flesh Carver. It's a 2/2 Intimidate. Sacrifice another creature, put 2 1/1 counters. Whenever Flesh Carver dies, put XX black horror creature tokens on the battlefield, or X is Flesh Carver's power. What he would work good for is a card you can cast out of the graveyard. Bloodsoaked Champion, for instance, from Cons would work really well with him. Sacrifice him, then cast him out of the graveyard. Sacrifice him, cast him out of the graveyard. Sacrifice him, cast him out of the graveyard. Using his raid ability. But I'm getting the cards that aren't in the set. So our next one, Ghoul Color Giza. Sacrifice another creature. Put X 2/2 black zombie creature tokens onto the battlefield, where X is a sacrificed creature's power. Wow. That's scary. Again, going back with the technique I was just talking about, that could be very, very bad for your opponents. They're very, very good for you. On Nick's list, we've already went over his stuff. Overseer of the Damned. It's a 5/5 flyer. Whenever Overseer of the Damned enters the battlefield, you may destroy target creature. Whenever a non-token creature an opponent controls dies, put a 2/2 black zombie creature token onto the battlefield tapped. Wow. I'm beginning to really like this deck. Raving Dead. He's a 2/6 Death Touch. Again, you don't need a really big power to be Death Touch. Beginning a combat on your turn, choose an opponent at random. Raving Dead attacks that player this combat if able. When Raving Dead deals combat damage to a player, that player loses half his life, rounded down. Nice. So there's our rare creatures. This is a very creature-heavy deck compared to the other ones. Definitely more on my play style. But then my play style is, I don't know, really confused, because my play style would tell me I need to play the red deck because I like goblins, but it's really not a goblin deck, it's more of a token deck. But I'm getting off again. Our one enchantment, Bad Moon. Black creatures get a +1/+1. It's a nice little enchantment there. So, Spoils of Blood, Malicious Affliction, Sudden Spoiling, Wake of the Dead. There's our instance, our sorceries. Mutilate, Infernal Offering, Aether Snap, Promise of Power, Necromantic Selection, Black Sun Zenith, Profane Command, Dregs of Sorrow. So our new cards here are going to be Wake of the Dead. Instant. Cast Wake the Dead only during combat on an opponent's turn. Return X target creature cards from the graveyard to the battlefield. Sacrifice those creatures at the beginning of the next end step. At least they're sacrificing to go back to the graveyard. That's nice. Spoils of Blood is our next one. Put an XX black horror creature token on the battlefield, where X is the number of creatures that died this turn. Works really good with Wake the Dead. Let's see what you do is use Wake the Dead to bring a bunch of creatures onto the battlefield. And when you sacrifice them, you cast Spoils of Blood here to get your tokens. Necromantic Selection. So our next new card. Destroy all creatures. Then return a creature card put into the graveyard this way to the battlefield under your control. It's a black zombie in addition to its other colors and types. Exile Necromantic Selection. Well, there's another answer for you. Cast Necromantic Selection, and then cast Spoils of Blood. Malicious Affliction. Morbid. When you cast Malicious Affliction. If a creature died this turn, you may copy Malicious Affliction and may choose a new target for the copy. Destroy target non-black creature. For 2 black, you're potentially getting 2 creatures out of it. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Infernal Offering is our next new card. Choose an opponent. You and that player each sacrifice a creature. Each player who sacrificed a creature this way draws 2 cards. Choose an opponent. Return a creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Then that player returns a creature from his or her graveyard to the battlefield. So you sack a creature, gain some life, and then return a creature. Interesting. What this deck needs for that is a good old Gray Merchant. Which I believe there is a Gray Merchant in this deck. I see a lot of Dredge players would really like this deck. A lot of graveyard stuff going on here. 2 rare artifacts. Actually, rare land out of this deck. Crypt of Agmadin. So. Some more basics. These are non-basic lands. Now we still have our cycle lands. Bajuka Bob. I've always liked that card for some weird reason. I don't know why. It's just, I don't know. The name maybe, Bajuka Bog. Okay, all of our commons, uncommons. There's our Gary. Told you there was a Gary in here. Am I the only one that's saying, looking at these cards, where's the whip? Where's the whip of Erebos? With as much graveyard play as there is in this deck, you need a whip of Erebos in this deck. Alright, and our artifacts. And, I mean, pretty common. You know, I have a Soul Ring. I have the Obelisk, which is cool. But Commander Sphere, that's nice. So, there we have our black 2014 Commander deck. If you have any comments, questions, put them down there in the comments. We'll get back to you on that. And we'll be having a Star Tournament here. Literally looking forward to seeing how these 2014 Commander decks play out in a Star Tournament. So, as always, thanks for watching, and be on the lookout for more videos.